finally made it.
Yes.
What? I'm afraid not.
I'm sorry.
Rinwell.
Huh?
Whew. Good. Right.
That little speech you gave back there was pretty impressive, Alphen.
If you call letting your emotions get the better of you impressive, sure.
It made them stop fighting with each other, right? However you managed it, you knocked some sense into Rinwell and Dohalim, and that mother.
Yeah. I can see my decision to travel with you was well made. Wow! Look what I just found. Catching a cold? Here, have this herb I found earlier.
I'm fine, thanks.
That extra training paid off.
That's not your run-of-the-mill enemy.
Something's eating at you again, huh?
I don't know if I would say that. I mean... Actually, I guess I do have one or two things on my mind. My people, we lived in hiding, so we never really experienced the full extent of Renan oppression. Not directly, anyway. After Almeidrea killed my mother and father, though, I guess that's when I started hating them so much. The Renans, I mean. But then I think of all those people who were born into slavery. The ones who never even got angry in the first place because it was all they ever knew.
I hear you. Every city we've been to, it's the resistance that gets labeled the troublemakers for having the guts to do the right thing.
When it comes down to it, sometimes I wonder which of us really has the better way.
You can't let your anger eat away at you, Rinwell. But then again, losing your parents that way, hell, who could really blame you for it if you did? I guess what I'm trying to say is, sorry. Hell, it's hard putting this stuff into words.
No, I get it. You're saying that grief and anger are different than hatred. I never thought of it like that. But hearing you say it, it makes sense. Thanks, La.
You're welcome?
Not good enough.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
This time of night ever makes me feel so alive.
What goes on inside that head?
This flavor, why, it rivals the cooking of my own chefs in the palace.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
Do you mind if we chat a bit?
Now there's something I never thought I'd hear you say.
Remember when we talked about what it was like for me growing up? Well, I thought it only fair that I also get to ask what you were like as a child.
My childhood? Maybe you missed the memo that was going around, but I can't remember anything of my past.
I know. Just whatever you can remember. There's gotta be something, right?
Let me think. Well, have I ever told you about my army days? Back when I used to serve under a Dahnan master?
Yeah, but that must have been after you were already grown up, right? Do you happen to remember anything from back when you were younger?
Actually, I remember I had a kid with me.
You had a kid?
No, of course not. The child's father was another soldier. Back in those days, we risked our lives for a master we'd never even seen. We just fought for them and didn't even question it. When that kid's dad died and I saw them sitting there crying, I felt this bitter, indescribable feeling. It was like I was drinking something toxic that I knew I shouldn't, but couldn't stop. It was strange. I never understood why I reacted like that. Soldiers died every day. It wasn't anything new.
What it tells me is that deep down, you were the same man then as you are now. You've never been able to accept injustice in the world.
If you keep talking like that, you're going to embarrass me. I wonder whatever happened to that master and poor kid. Not that there's any way of knowing now. You know, I just remembered that kid was good at sewing dolls. They gave me one once. As a good luck charm to protect me.
Dolls? I'm looking forward to breakfast. Morning. Ready to head out?
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster. Whoo! I think Hootle senses something.
That looks like the Zoogle we were told about.
Discourteous, aren't you?
Double Demon Fang! Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Raging Cascade!
I'll bring you back from death black and searing tempest!
Lightning Orb!
I shall seal you where you stand!
Prepare to be sealed, though, weak of foot. Actually, perhaps found is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing!
Searing Tempest! And that's my will! Flare Tornado!
Glacial Spear!
Pierce Evil! Freeze Lancer! Think again! Take it! Radiant Storm!
Rising Wyvern!
Will this help? Dance in the
Rising
wind!
Phoenix!
Air Thruster! Toxicity! Air Thrust! Now! Doling! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
That was way stronger than regular firepower.
You won't hear me complaining.
Ho ho ho! Ho 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 ho! Ho ho ho!
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Okay.
Okay. Yes!
What?
Really? Dohalim. Dohalim, I'm going to look into some seasonal fishing spots.
By all means.
Leave the preparations to me as well. I'll bring the rods. Would you prefer your fish served grilled or raw?
I'll trust your judgment, Kisara.
We finally made it.
This place is rather gloomy.
Why don't you lighten the mood for us while we're here then?
I'll see what I can do.
The spray from this waterfall feels so good.
Seriously, Makes the sweat I worked up getting here all worth it.
Don't get too wet now, you two, or else you'll catch a cold.
Truly a trackless path.
I think I'm getting stronger.
That looks like the Zoogle we were told about.
Great!
There's the Zoogle we were asked to handle.
Is that the Zoogle we're looking for?
I won't forgive you!
Dance in the wind!
Rising
Here!
Wyvern!
That's the Ryan!
You're mine! You're finished!
Alright!
Be careful, everyone! This one isn't normal!
Flying freaks! Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Be still! Rising Falcon!
You're mine!
Crush!
Glacial Spear! Here's evil! Wind Asteroid Blazer!
Demon Fang! Crush!
Explode! One more!
Eternal Devastation!
Lightning
You're
Condemn!
mine!
Thunderbird Trident!
You're mine!
Dance in the wind! Annihilation! Get on in there with the
Rising
others!
Wyvern!
Raging
Resonate
Storm!
with the
Here I
earth!
come!
Glacial Spear! Here's
Rending you
evil!
apart!
Freeze Lancer!
Bloody howling!
Discworld!
You're mine!
Explode! Raging Thunderbird Trident! Spread!
We managed to pull through. All we have to do is get rid of that thing, right?
Go no further! And that's my will! Sleep
Resonate with the
Here I
earth!
go! I'm only getting started!
Rending you apart!
Here I go! They look superstar! But they're vicious!
Glacial Spear! Here's evil!
Freeze Lancer!
Okay.
Explode! Zephyr Trident! Go! Time to burn! Here I go! I'm only getting started!
Rising Wyvern!
Dance in the wind!
Searing Tempest!
And that's my will! Tornado! It's over! Annihilation!
Far enough!
Lightning
Finish it! Rinwell! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around!
Take this!
Certainly not.
Zephyr Trident! Dance in the wind! In here!
Blow them away!
That was almost too easy.
No enemy can stand against us!
If only every battle went so well.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster. Yeah. No. You did it!
Really?
Yeah.
What's gotten into him?
He says instead of making a Zoogle sign, we should be making a Hoodle sign.
He's feeling threatened by a rival.
I think we've helped these people just about as much as we can. They're going to need more long-term aid than we can provide on our own.
You're right. We need to ask the other realms to send help, and fast. Another reason to hurry and find a way out of Ganath Haros.
Agreed. We'll start looking for a way out tomorrow. For now, we should spend the day resting up while we can.
What?
What's that noise?
Alfred, this is bad! Look at the sky!
Huh?
What's happening to Rena and Lenegis?
It looks like Lenegis is transforming? But into what? What's going on?
How the hell are we supposed to fight the Renans if they're packing that kind of arsenal?
It seems they've broken their silence at last. My concern is that object they've dropped into the water. It's as if they're driving a literal wedge into Dana.
Not just into Dana, but our own resistance, too. And what's with that beam of light coming down from above? Got any idea what that could be?
Astral energy.
Are you serious? All of that is astral energy? But that...
It's a lot for sure. Not even all the astral energy harvested by every lord combined compares to that column.
They're trying to squeeze every last bit of energy out of the planet.
But why? I thought they only needed to harvest astral energy as part of the crown contest.
Who cares? If we don't stop it now, the whole of Dana is going to be hollowed into oblivion.
Oblivion.
Do you think that red woman is behind this?
It certainly wouldn't surprise me. Just as the Sovereign, the Maiden, and all 5 Master Cores are gathered in one location, she appears out of nowhere bearing a 6th core. She then forces the 2 of you to help her assemble the Renis Alma. Just what kind of person is this woman?
You mean you don't know her?
Pardon?
She was there at your palace, wasn't she? I figured you knew who she was.
Are you saying I should be familiar with this woman?
Well, sure. I remember seeing her with you back at Adelina Palace several times. Everyone in the guard always wondered who she was.
Now that you mention it, I remember seeing her with Balsif, too. You saw her, right, Xion? Xion?
Oh, sorry, I drifted off. As far as I remember, the first time I saw her was when we ran into her in Pelegion.
Seriously? How could you two not notice her before? She sticks out like a sore thumb.
I guess I always figured she kept an eye on the lords for the Renan top brass.
You're sure you don't remember ever seeing her before?
I'm certain of it. My memory has never failed me.
But if it's not that, then...
We'll get to the bottom of this later. Right now, that wedge is a bigger concern.
Well, what are we gonna do then? We're not gonna be able to leave Ganath Haros until we come up with a plan, right?
Cyslodia lies beyond the northern mountain range.
Yeah, but we haven't found a single route through those mountains while we've been here. And we haven't gotten clues from any of the freed locals either.
Surely there must be a way through. This realm can't have been completely isolated from the rest of the outside world for 300 years. Volron may have simply sealed and hidden it.
Okay, then let's try asking the townspeople again if they know anything. Who knows? We might have missed something the first time around.
Sounds good to me. Better that than trying to build a boat from scratch. Let's start searching.